Hi, good morning, my friend. The government of Jamaica is a fraud, and they keep doing fraudulent things to create the optics of if, as if they're working for the people, but they're not working for the people. They're working for themselves and for their colonial masters. How can you give people a 30-day window in which to bring in imports free of um, free of the taxes and the tariffs and whatever you're going to charge on those things. I can't remember the right word now for it. But the duty, yes. How can you claim you're giving the Jamaican people duty free to bring in the things that they need, to have people ship the things that we need, and give us 30 days? Packing a barrel and organizing to get it picked up by the company, and then for them to do the processing of shipping it out of whichever country, say Canada or the UK or the US, and then getting to Jamaica, is going to take more than 30 days. There's nobody who is going to ship a barrel and it lands here normally um, earlier than a month. Very rare. And the Prime Minister knows this. And if he doesn't know this, then he shouldn't be Prime Minister. He knows that the Jamaican people are going to suffer. And instead of opening up the duty-free access for one full year, from now until next year, same time, because the people of Jamaica needs immediate support and they need hope. They need to know that they have a government that actually understands the plight that they're feeling and that a government that can actually manage the process. I have made it very clear in my pronouncement that it's very simple. I mean, not easy, but simple. The two parties, the two major political parties in Jamaica, have a very solid network that they use to win election, right? They both have 63 candidates for MPs. That's 126 persons to cover the country. Let those persons come together. Let all of those candidates come together in the respective constituency. So that's a minimum of two. Bring in the other parties as well, UIC, JPP. So in some cases, you'll have four. Four persons to provide solid oversight in the respective constituencies. Similarly, both parties have 228 councillor candidates. 228 councillor candidates. Think about that. That's 456 persons fully embedded in their political network. Bring those together in the constituency, and there you have it. 2 to 4 MPs, 2 to 4 councillors in each of the constituencies, and they know everybody in the constituency, and they know every nook and cranny. Below those 228 councillors, every one of those parties, and I'm talking about the two major ones first, the smaller parties have challenges with that, but they have the infrastructure, they have the network. Bring in now all of your workers, those who you have working as PD supervisors, that's polling division supervisors, those who you have working as indoor agents, outdoor agents, scrutineers. Call up all of those persons like you would call up our reserves. Match them with the army and the police and the ministerial agencies and have them cover every last inch and report on every last inch up the chain of command, right back to the central command to make sure that you cover everybody. So that would mean nobody in Elam, St. Elizabeth would go without help. Nobody in Bogue would go without help. Nobody in Braze River will go without help. Nobody in New River would go without help. Nobody in Northampton would go without help. Nobody in Pepper or Goshen. Nobody in any of the areas, content, you name it, Balaclava, Silo, every area of every constituency would be covered. That's what leadership means. So, Mr. Prime Minister, please extend the duty-free access to bring in things into the country until November of 2026. Round it off to December 31st of 2026 to cover the full period. making sure that every Jamaican can get the help they need from families and friends immediately. Activate the network of the 4 registered political parties in Jamaica. Ensure all 4 parties are a part of the oversight committee, so we ensure fairness and efficiency and effectiveness. We ensure that there's no favoritism, that you don't have people like what's happening right now in Elam, where persons are passing by people and say, well, you vote for this or you vote for that, so we're not giving you nothing. We have to come over, we have to overcome this. We have to stop this. And the Prime Minister knows this. The opposition leader knows this. They're the ones that created this kind of politics in Jamaica and facilitated it and encouraged it. And I'm saying the time has come for it to stop. We have to unite now as a people. Unity now. We're not having elections now. Elections done. You are the Prime Minister. Based on the fraudulent system we have here as democracy. You are it. We don't dispute that. You are the opposition leader. So now, bring together the two of UNO, right? Labour and Power, hand in hand, together with the other 2 registered parties, the UIC, JPP, all the way, join hands. And what this will mean, Mr. Prime Minister, what this will mean, my fellow Jamaicans, is that everybody will be taken care of. All the persons who have lost their homes, lost their roofs, lost their livelihoods, lost their furniture, lost their farms, lost their income, would be fully represented because it is a fair and balanced system where everybody is being looked at by the 4 political parties. So you don't get a chance you don't just have the Prime Minister and his pre-selected people going out, giving out things, claiming that they're being unbiased, but there's no oversight. Let's have true transparency, true accountability by having the 4 registered parties fully at the table, fully engaged in the oversight committee, and then call up all the workers and have a solid chain of command based on the same political hierarchy, the same hierarchy that bring out the vote for the respective parties. Now they're working hand in hand, so you know that everybody get covered. You're going to have 126 MP candidates working. Minimum, you're going to have more because you had about, 63 from the independent side. So that's a lot. That's now 189 persons, right? Working as a team in a network. Then you have the 228 councillors from either sides. Bring that together, you have over 500 councillor candidates who know the areas, know every nook and cranny of their constituency. And you're bringing all the PD supervisors and all the indoor and outdoor agents. That's a massive network already in place. And they know the areas. They're the ones who have gone around and enumerated voters. They know every household. They know how much people in the household. They know who vote Labour, who vote PNP, and who vote Independent. They know all of that. They know the old people from the young people who just get voter ID and who have voted long time and who stopped vote. They know everything. They know Mass Joe. They know Miss Mary. They know Miss Icy around the car. They know everybody. So why waste time pretending as if you're doing something? Just do something. Call up the reserves. We are the reserves. The people are ready to work. Call us up, coordinate us, and if you need help and advice, I'm here to help you, Mr. Prime Minister. Not because of you, but the people of Jamaica. So I'm willing to help augment the management skills, the technical skills, the thinking skills, the planning skills, the management skills, the operation skills. Let's use all Jamaicans that are capable and able. And an easy way to do that is just to bring out the full election machinery of all the political parties, and that way we'll cover every inch of Jamaica and reach all Jamaicans and do so quickly and effectively to meet the needs of the people immediately. That is my desire. That is my request. Mr. Prime Minister, act now, act fast, and stop waste time.